Hello, welcome to another of our interview series. Today we have with us Mr. Nikos Hadjos. Mr. Nikos is an Alpine Alumni and also the Director of Development for Marriott for the countries of Greece, Cyprus and Malta. Hello, Mr. Hadjos, how are you?
Hello, Manos. I'm very well, thank you. Good to be with you and be able to share a bit of my opinions and my views on pretty hot topics of COVID and the future of our industry.
Very good to have you. Thank you for being here with us. We know that your time is very limited and we will try to not take much of it. So, Mr. Hadjos, our first question is, what do you think that the future of hospitality and tourism industry is going to be for the short and the long term post the COVID-19 crisis?
A very interesting and very hot question nowadays. Well, Manos, I don't have a crystal ball, I'm afraid, but based on my personal experience and my opinion is that the near future will be quite challenging in all sectors of the hospitality travel industry globally. Airlines, to start with, which are the major transportation vehicle globally, have suffered unprecedented losses just in 4 months. And although the skies have started to slowly open up again, the restrictions under which the airlines must operate, in conjunction with the prevailing concern of the passengers to get on the planes again, will make the recovery of the airline sector a quite steep uphill journey. Hotels, from the other side, they have also suffered significant losses. Nevertheless, one difference is the extent of the losses, which have varied from region to region. So while in Europe, let's say more than 80% of the hotel supply was shut down during the COVID months, in the US, the percentage was anywhere between 30 and 40%. And even though right now the US is still suffering from new COVID cases, a number of hotels have started to open up again, and with occupancies that range anywhere between 20 to 30. Asia, and in China in particular, was the first one to be hit, as we all know, but it was the first one also to initiate the recovery. As well as in the neighboring countries, occupancies now have been going north of 30 to 40% mark, which is quite promising and encouraging for the regions like Europe and US, which are behind this. The challenge ahead and for the near future, for the hotels especially, will be to be able to comply with the COVID regulations while trying to manage to preserve viable profit margins for the owners and the operators, and at the same time continue to offer high quality of guest service to its guests. And life is full of cycles, and economy and business, of course, couldn't be any different. Under the assumption that a medicine and a shot will be found to cure COVID in the next 12 to 18 months, I believe that life and business will return to their normal pace. However, with the experience and the wisdom that we have all derived from the COVID times.
Yes, let's all hope that the medicine is going to be found soon enough. And thank you very much for your input. My second question now, Mr. Hadjos, concerns the students. As you were an alumni and an Alpiner yourself, you know that someone that is starting now to enter the industry of tourism and hospitality will be curious to know if the future is going to be as good as it was before and if the industry will recover. What is your message to these students?
My message is the following. Hospitality and tourism is an industry that has existed for many centuries and has endured several challenging periods in global history, including wars, natural disasters, economic crisis. And every time, even though it was badly hit, it managed to bounce back and grow even stronger. So I personally don't see this pattern changing. So sooner or later, the industry as a whole will be flourishing again. And it will need new, young, and well-trained professionals to staff it. And if anything, because of what happened during the last few months with COVID, I believe that there will be new opportunities for new areas of expertise that will be related to hospitality. And that, of course, will create more and new employment opportunities for well-trained young professionals. I believe that Alpine, for more than 2 decades, has been developing future leaders that shine with their achievements so far in the industry all over the world. So Alpine students should feel confident that they will graduate with a degree that carries a lot of professional weight, but also from their side, they will need to continue and extend that great track record that this academic institution has been building its great reputation on.
Mr. Hadjos, thank you very much. Our students are glad to receive your messages, as we are all. Thank you for your precious time.
It was my pleasure. I would like to wish you, the staff of Alpine and the Alpine students, especially the ones that are graduating now, all the best. There's nothing to be worried or to be fearful of. They have very strong academic credentials, so it's up to them to basically put them into work and start the journey of success.